ever gonna open these cases?
Hi guys, Storm here with another video. So I just got done playing with possibly the most retarded person on Black Ops 4. So I joined this game, right? There's two kids in a party by themselves, not even in the same party. And I get this random, can't understand a word he's saying. He's like, hey, we're gonna do the Easter egg, man. And it's like half of his words are like slurred. I don't know if the kid's drunk or what. And I'm like, I don't know. Depends on if everyone has a mic and everyone knows the steps and whatnot. I don't really feel like doing it, but hey, if everyone's gonna work on it, then I'll pitch in. And kid's like, oh, we're gonna do the Easter egg, or we're gonna do the. I'm like, dude, I kind of just answered your question. And he's like, no, I know. Are we gonna do the Easter egg? I'm like, wait, you just said I know. Why are you asking the same question? And I'm like thinking this kid's a troll. There's no way he could be this stupid, right? And it's like, so, haha, dude, you got me, you're a troll, right? He's like, well, what do you mean, man? And he's like, he's trying to think of what he's trying to say. He's like, oh, he's like, actually, and he sounds legit. He doesn't sound like over the top, like, like, but he sounds sincerely like a fucking retard. Now, disclaimer, if you're mentally disabled, that's fine and dandy, but if you're drunk, if you haven't had enough sleep, if you're just retarded and then someone calls you out on it and you get all butthurt, just take it in stride. Try not to do something stupid in the future, and then don't get butthurt when someone calls you out on saying the most idiotic, pulling shit straight out of your ass, So anyway, this kid I think might be on the spectrum. He did say he had ADHD. I don't know. There's a lot of really cringy people out there. In any case, moving right along, there was this kid, right? And I'll expose his name because, dude, holy shit, he is actually pure cancer. It was one of these three. Let's see here. I don't know which one it was. Blessing, Sins, Cop, or Michael. I don't even know. But anyway, so he's like, hey, you want to do the Easter egg? After all this, after all the explanation I just did, I'm like, okay, I'm not even going to respond to this kid. And so the game starts. I'm working on my challenges as usual, getting shit done early, being efficient, being the boss that I am. And he's like, yo, we're going to do the Easter egg? I'm like, dude, let it go. Like, this has already been established, let it fucking go, I get it, you're a troll, right? And he's like, no, man. And he sounds like, almost like solemn. He sounds legit. He wasn't a troll. I found out he wasn't a troll. He was just cancer. The pure, toxic embodiment of cancer. And so I'm like, whatever. I did one of those. And the game continues. The guy's getting down quite a bit, and just utter trash. He's one of those people that are not only stupid but they're trash. And he's like, keeps asking about the Easter egg. I keep not responding to him, and the guys are in the party by themselves doing their own thing, completely separate, not in a in the same lobby party. Otherwise, you'll see that blue tag with them. They're both in their own party. They're not talking. I check out their party. They're not even with anybody. They're just sitting there talking to themselves. So, again, a bunch of noobs don't not know having to switch to game chat or just going back to just leaving the party. It's like, what's the point of hosting a party if there's no one to party chat with? There's a lot of, over PlayStation and over just the world, there is so many retarded, stupid, slow people. And, I think the more toxic people are going to be the people that think they know everything and they're just absolute retards, and versus people that are actually just slow and need help. I can feel sorry for someone And I can sympathize with someone who's actually just slow and is not as intelligent as the average person, but they want to get better. If you want to get better, you're already better than 90% of the population in the world, because most people don't want to change. They're retarded. They don't want to change. They are stuck in their own beliefs, and it's completely wrong. They don't want to change. They're not willing to keep an open mind. They don't want to hear what anyone else has to say. They're stuck in their ways, and they're going to shove their opinion out everyone's throat. And they're not morally correct. They believe in the most psychotic shit ever. So it's like, it's not like an opinion. It's just complete fantasy world, right? So anyway, moving right along. This kid starts talking about, hey man, maybe they're, as if they're together, maybe they're in a party on Instagram. I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, how? First off, if they're on Instagram, that means they're on their phones, not party chat. He's just combining all these different things. It was like some of the things he was saying, like, and I'm like, I'm just so flabbergasted at how someone could be so idiotic, so moronic. It was beyond. I was beside myself. Anyway, so he was saying they're saying things like, what was another one? You know, if you go to the recent players and you check out the general, I'm like, what? And he's like, and like, these are, you know, I'm hearing words, and I have my chat volume all the way max, or turn the game volume all the way down. I try to listen to every syllable he says, because no one else is saying anything, and there's no mistaking it. He's not saying any audible English. I'm like, alright, this kid's drunk. This guy's drunk. And later I found out he just hadn't been sleeping for 23 hours. Like, first off, that's unhealthy. Second off, you're obviously a no-life piece of scummy trash. You sound like one of those autistic kids in your mama's basement. Or just some sort of neckbeard losers, you know, 500 pounds overweight retards. You know, just losers, just overall losers, you know. Someone who's not willing to change, someone who's just is a bottom feeder, someone who is a parasite. Right? Has nothing to contribute to the society. Just a waste of space human being, you know. I usually don't say things like that because everyone has potential. It's like, but if you're not willing to change, and you're okay with being a toxic piece of shit, then honestly, if you're only hurting yourself and everyone around you, what is the point? That is when, like, I'm like, you know, people that are pro-suicide, I'm like, you know, for those who are like in those like sleeping chambers or whatever, I'm not against that completely. Now, for people that actually are asking for help and are just suppressed and they don't know what they're talking about and they're seeking help and they're looking for help, they're not just like, oh, I'm depressed, be my girlfriend, I'm a loser, be my girlfriend, or I'm gonna kill myself. You know, just attention-seeking bullshit like that, trying to manipulate people into their corner, making them do whatever they want. You know, not that shit. Not, you know, people are actually depressed, trying to get better, looking for help, asking for help. No, but obviously, I can sympathize with that. But this kid's like, you know, I just haven't been sleeping for 23 hours, and you know, it's come and go with some of the things he says, because 90% of the time it's like, it's like, what the fuck? Are you chanting some sort of ritual cult thing? Are you a demonic Satan worshiper? Are you don't know audible English? It's like he's speaking his own language, and it's like, oh, the recent players, and then the general. I'm like, hold out the phone. You're talking about Instagram. You're talking about in a party with Instagrammers. You're talking about the recent players, the general. It's like, you're not making a lick of sense. It's like me saying, you know, using, even if I was him, but I spoke audible English, that's like saying, you know, I cut my thumb to eat strawberries. It makes no sense. There's no beginning, middle, and end. It's like there's no base. There's no meaning to the words. She's just spitting out words. Yes, there's a beginning of the sentence and the end of the sentence, but it makes no sense. There's no concrete meaning. You know, it's kind of like when people are trying to sound like they know what they're talking about, and some people do a good job of it. Some people It's like, it's noticeable if you catch on to it, and there's some people that are just plain obvious, you know, and it's like, what? You're actually questioning your own sanity, because maybe it's yourself, not them. There's no way someone could be this fucking stupid, you know. And it's not like, again, I don't bash on people that are sincerely looking for help. I don't bash on people who can't help themselves. I don't bash, again, I don't bash good people that are just slow or who, but I will bash on toxic scum of the earth people that should not be around here. They shouldn't. You know, that's like saying, if Hitler was saying, it's like, you're scum of the earth, you need to die. You know, you need to commit suicide. Someone needs to kill you. Oh, I'm not just, you know, you see what I'm trying to say. So it's just so unbelievably toxic. And then he keeps changing. I start calling him out on his bullshit, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm just trying to see. I was trying to say, I was trying to see how long you would last." Okay, and what do you mean? The rounds? How long I could last? I can last indefinitely. I tell him, as long as no one fucks up my train and we're playing the game, I can last forever. Normally, I get my challenges done, so I'll probably get my challenges done and then leave with 0 downs and all my shit done, or probably before that, because I'll just get it done so quickly. Oh, that's not what I was saying. Oh, well, then what do you mean? And then he completely changes what he was saying. Oh, I was trying to see how long you could deal with my you know, until you blow a fuse. I'm like, dude, what you're saying is kind of annoying, to the point it's actually, some people would be infuriated, but no, I'm just trying to figure out what you're saying. I'm honestly curious at this point. You've caught my interest, my curiosity as to how, and I don't say this exactly to him, like, I'm trying to decrypt what you're even going on about. And he's, I'm speechless I just thinking back on it. It's just, I'm flabbergasted, honestly. There's very few people who can do that. There's very few times I'm like, oh, this is a troller, or oh, this guy's just drunk, or this guy just doesn't speak English, you know, whatever. But I don't even know. Until he gets down about 6, 7, 8 times, it's only around like 9 on the map 9, and it's just, I don't know. Anyway, hashtag toxic retards. Let me know in the comments section below if you've ever had a really toxic person you've played with. Like, for example, if you've played with level 1000 and gets down in round 1 or really low rounds and says, I won't rage quit, and then rage quits, because that's happened to me a bunch of times. Or if you've had a level 1 no prestige completely smoke everyone, just, or anything like where it's just like really an interesting story, that's fine. But like, really, for hashtag retard, toxic retard, let me know of the most stupid, cancerous, backwards, toxic people you've ever played with, and just tell me your experience. Tell me if you can sympathize, if you disagree, if you want to know what I should do for my next video. I would like to hear from you. Okay? Constructivism is always great. You guys want to, you know, give me what you want, that's fine too. If you ever need to talk about anything, that's cool. Just let me know if you guys have ever experienced anything like this or something similar, or just want to share. Everything's great, because anyone can collaborate and share stories. So yeah, that's my little take on what just happened. I hope you guys appreciated the video. Smash that like button. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.